Who dropped these bombs on the whole planet 300 million years ago? Many things have happened to our planet during this long and arduous journey through the vast space where we find our existence today in this here and now. Incredible, sometimes catastrophic events occurred that we as a species have yet to overcome. And many of these mysteries, these events have fortunately left their marks on the Earth in various ways, at several points on the surface of our Earth, many of which are on every continent. Several of these are attributed to clearly cataclysmic events that, if anything else, have to do with natural causes. But there is much that seems to fall short of such scientific explanations, and they're about mysterious anomalies and otherworldly structures. Vitrified fortresses, as we saw in Scotland, molten stone staircases, as we saw in Egypt, deserts turned into glass, as we saw in India and Africa, areas and remote places where events have occurred that have resulted in the inability to sustain meaningful life there, leaving a landscape eerie and scarred, and more. So we come to what is our next point of focus, and that shows a dramatic story in some chronological period of our planet, but it is perhaps one of the most fascinating and least understood in history. It's known as Devonian concretions. These mysterious stone spheres are not understood unless you are told that they exhibit a rusty patina on them, leading many to assume that they were once of metallic composition. They are often mistaken for huge fossilized eggs. Their age is estimated to reach about 300 to 350 million years, and it seems as if they were abandoned where they were found, or as if someone threw them away. They are strongly reminiscent of large balls from a huge cannon hurled at someone. The possibility that they may have been clad in iron brings to mind the idea that they may have been used as projectiles by some giants or titans, perhaps during the Gigantomachia or Titanomachia period of the Titans and the Giants, the wars of the Titans and the Giants. Many of these near-perfect stone spheres found in hard ground are more oval in shape, as if distorted on impact with it, while those found in layers of soft sediment are more perfectly spherical, such as those found in Bosnia, Mexico, and Costa Rica, on sandstone plateau, including some spectacularly intact specimens in soft shale in Ohio, USA. So how did these amazing spheres form? It's scientifically argued that this is a very common geological phenomenon in all types of sedimentary rock all over the earth. Our imagination, however, cannot agree. It is a completely free spirit and cannot be limited by the very narrow limits of reason. So therefore, we react to this imaginary event, leaving the grounds and from above, bringing rounds, examines questions whose answers should be able to have a consequence as a whole, but also combined. If it is a natural geological phenomenon, then how did they form in so many different regions of the earth, in so many different types of sediments, in solid and solid rocks, in open and soft soils, with various very climatic conditions? What unknown natural process created them? With so little knowledge about their origin, and especially about the geological, geophysical, etc. history of the earth, we always find the relevant scientists and academics who only accept natural processes, excluding all other kinds of possibilities. Imagination, however, seeks surprise within the framework of improbable theories. Imagination plays a big part in forming some assumptions, perhaps because the imagination itself has the illusion of possessing a more alternative logical reality than the one examined by scientists. So it turns out that another story surrounds many of these amazing objects. It's enough to examine the past of giant spheres through Greek mythology. These bombs, these projectiles, were large front-loaded cannons for firing large caliber stone balls. They were used for sieges during the Middle Ages. Could similar types of huge projectiles have been used 300 million years ago during the wars of the Titans and the Giants, as is also supported in the legend originating from Volacas Tinos, the village where the remnants of the Battle of the Titans. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. I've translated this for you from a Greek article. Thank you. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.